What's going on, YouTubers? The Brand Builder here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about investing and investing in yourself. These two things are not different from each other. One is based primarily on market confidence. The other one is based on individual confidence. Most people say investing in yourself is having a business. I will agree with that 100%. And by the way, subscribe to this channel. If you do not know about this channel, you should get to know it. So if you stumbled upon this channel by accident, you want to subscribe. Don't wait. There's plenty of other videos. Get to know me. Get to know yourself. All right? So let's continue talking about investing and investing in yourself. Investing in yourself, yes, it is a business. Yes, it is based on a confidence in self. Yes, of course it's more risky. Yeah, it's risky. It is very risky. Investing is risky too. One you can control, and the other, you have a basic confidence and proof of concept that it works, and it does. Both are very risky. One you can control, the other one you might be able to control somewhat, but you'll never have any real control over it. Is it good? Yes. Is investing in yourself good? Yes, it is too. On the board here, and at the end of this video, I have a quick 2-minute clip to discuss telecommunications. One of the stocks that I truly believe in investing in, and I think that if you want to take my advice, make sure that you consult with a financial professional of choice before you make any decisions. I'm just going to tell you what I believe in. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not telling you that if you do this, you're going to win. It's just a lot of math. And I like to take risk because that's how I like to live. I believe in investing, and I believe in investing in yourself. Now, sometimes investing is investing in yourself. That's the point I want to get to in this video. I want to push these two things together, hopefully to give people a better broad view of what's really going on. Some people think that investing is not investing in yourself. One you can completely control. The other one you don't have that much control over. Okay? But if you can mesh them together, you can have something incredible. The last video I made was about time management, and investing is going to help you with that. Now, I wanted to say something. In many cases, there's no way to be a complete business owner and not depend on some sort of systems or platforms that you cannot control either way. So no matter how you look at it, you really can't control any kind of investment. You cannot control a business completely, all right? Because there's some considerable risk, and then there's also some things that you may need that you cannot control, all right? Like, for example, I cannot control what happens to my channel here on YouTube, okay? I can't control what happens to this channel. I can control certain portions of this channel, but a lot of it depends on my subscribers. A lot of it depends on YouTube or Google algorithms and how people find my information. A lot of it depends on just how people view it in general, right? Some of it depends on me. Some of it depends on a lot of things, how YouTube rates my videos, whatever you want to call it, all right? But let me say this. Investing in yourself could also mean opening up your world, right? You might want to have several different sources of income. On one hand, you might have a legitimate business, storefront, brick and mortar business going on that's all set up in one location. What you cannot control is what happens in that location. If you have a storefront, a brick and mortar, in a certain part of town, jobs leave that town, therefore people start leaving that town. You cannot control what happens to that location. You can control what happens to your business internally. You can evolve based on what happens to your business or the traffic or the flow of traffic there when things slow down. You can respond. But let me tell you why investing and investing in yourself should be one and the same. No one should depend on one single stream of income. That is the riskiest thing that you could ever do. The riskiest. You should always have multiple different streams of income. More than one, and preferably more than two, right? Some of the incomes that I talk about here on YouTube are, I talk about my eBay business, I talk about my job, I talk about investing, I talk about doing borrow returns. I talk about a lot of different things, right? I tell some of the younger people, hey, if you're working and you get your first job or whatever the case may be, or you get a job and you want to stay there, you want to have a career, make sure you get into that 401k program. Get a IRA or individual retirement account. Make sure you start soaking the seeds of investment early in your life. Get involved early, right? Start investing in the market early when you're younger and stuff like that. You know, for some of the people who are getting into this late, even if you're in your 40s, it's not too late to get started. It's not even embarrassing. Go around to, when you talk to people or whatever, and you're talking about stocks or investment, you're getting hints, tell them the truth. I only got started 6 months ago. I only got started a year ago. I only got started 2 years ago. I only got started 2 months ago. I only got started last month. I only got started yesterday. Tell them, all right? Be careful who you get your advice from. You always want to make sure that you do your own research. You want to make it a part of your life. And let me just say this. For some of you business people that are utilizing certain services, make sure that you are also a part of the platform, meaning that you're also owner in the platform. Let's just suppose you have a business phone, right? You have a business and now you have a business phone, right? Who's your provider? Is it Verizon? Is it AT&T? Is it any of these other companies, Sprint, whatever? And if you don't have shares of this company, you're paying them, but you're not making money from them. So you probably want to start investing in some of the things that you do. Some of the people and services and companies that you pay on a monthly basis, you should be doing business with them both ways. One, where you're paying them for a service, and two, when you're owning that service that you're paying them for. So you become your own customer. There's nothing better than becoming your own customer. For example, I talk about AT&T like it's a religion. Why do I talk about AT&T? Because it's one of my favorite stocks. It's also been one of my providers for a while. I have other phone services, and I don't just use AT&T. I also use Verizon. I have a business partner that uses China Mobile, so I'm invested in that company. I also have other things that I do, other services that I have to utilize in different connections that I have. So I'm invested in those platforms, including Sprint, including T-Mobile. Okay? And there's ETFs that hold all these companies all together simultaneously. So you can invest in an ETF that has exposure to all of these companies. All right? All of these cell phone companies. Now, investing in yourself and investing, period. Both are one and the same. Now, one thing I do recommend, that if you do not have experience in a business and you've tried businesses before and you have not blown those businesses up, stop, start investing. Investing is a business. Start learning. Why? Because investing is going to teach you more about business than your school has ever taught you. Why? Because here's the problem. In today's society, you have a lot of people going directly into college. They want to be know-it-alls. They think they know everything they're going to do. They go into college without a plan, right? They go to school and they get to learn all of these things. They come out of school and then they end up getting a job that they would have already had without the degree, because a very small percentage of people who graduate from school actually end up getting a career in the field that they studied. Is a very small amount in the United States. Very small amount. And for that same reason, you could have easily just went into the job market or learned business or started studying and started investing. A lot of these people are taking out huge loans to go to school just so that they can pay them all off in 30, 40 years, right? Making the minimum payments. Where if you would have took that 80 to 100 grand and invested it, you would have got a business education and then some. And then maybe after that period, you can go to school and start studying a business and pay for your education at the same time. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself could be education, or it could be a business, or it could be investing. But let me say this. All these things could be one and the same, right? If we started looking at education as a business, you have to ask yourself, would you take out a loan to invest in this business? Is this business, you have a reason to believe your education is going to lead you to higher pay. You have a reason to believe. Based on what exactly? The statistics prove otherwise. So let's look at this statistically. Statistically, you have a better chance at not getting a career in a field that you study when you graduate from school. Am I telling you not to go to college? No, I would never do that. The choice is yours. This video is just mainly me talking about what I feel. That's why you people subscribe to me, right? Isn't this the reason why this channel has grown the way it has? If it has grown at all, I don't know. My subscribers, you guys are all in a journey with me. I don't really see myself apart from you, really. This is a journey that we're taking together. Some of my subscribers look at this information and they enjoy this information. We're here together. We're learning together. I'm learning people as I go along, right? And we live in a world where I have to say, this is my opinion on certain things. Why? Because people don't want to take personal accountability, right? People have to put disclosures in their information because forbid somebody listens and actually does something or doesn't do their research, right? Because this is just what I like to do. I'm just telling you my life. Not everybody could be a great seller on eBay. Not everybody could launch a YouTube channel. Not everybody could invest. Okay, not everybody's interested in reading books on investment. What do I suggest to people who want to invest in the stock market? I say, don't talk to your friends. That's step number one. Here's a few things that I say you should do right away. If you want to invest and become good at investing, this is what you're going to do. These are two really great ways to get started and get good at investing. I'm going to give you my opinion. Step number one, buy a share of stock. Yeah, you waste money on eating out all the time. If you take you and your husband or you and your wife or you and your friends or you and yourself, sometimes it's you twice in 1 week. What's that? Your bill's like what, 50 bucks, 2 nights out of the week getting your favorite meal and drink and dessert, right? At a restaurant, or if you are a drinker, you want 2 of the really best drinks, and then we're talking about 80 bucks, right? So let's think about this. You buy 1 share of stock, right? If it doesn't work out, you're gonna blow that money anyway, right? See, the difference between eating out and buying a share of stock is that you're buying something that actually has a value. It's probably gonna go up in value. For the most part, most of them go up in value. Some of them go down, but it depends on why you're investing. If you have the intention of being a swing or a day trader, my methods aren't going to work for you. my strategy isn't going to work for you. My opinion isn't going to work for you. If you're a day trader, you need to go find some of those day traders out there that talk about day trading, because I'm not one of them. I'm not into that. I'm a dividend trader. I want to make that clear. I'm about passive income. I don't care for the fast money, the fast life, and the fast cars. That's not my style. Okay? I'm all about defensive and passive economics. Defensive economics and passive economics. I'm not aggressive. And if I am aggressive, because I am aggressive in certain ways, if I am aggressive, it has nothing to do with the stock market. If I wanted to buy and sell something, it definitely wouldn't be stocks. Okay? There's so many different ways that I can buy things for a cheaper value and sell it for more than I paid for it. I do not waste my time with stocks. Okay, for something like that, that has the ability to make me passive income, because selling stuff doesn't give you passive income. It gives you immediate income. If I buy something for $300 and sell it for $600, I just made $300, right? Can you make $300 in passive income with about $1,000 in stock market? No, probably not, unless you get really lucky and you get a really great swing trade, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care for that. So, in my opinion, dividend trading, I would say the second way to learn how to invest in the stock market is to read books that talk about the stock market. Read information. There are some professionals out there. There are some experts out there. You have to read. You have to find out. There's magazines. Okay, there's Kiplinger's, there's Forbes. There's a whole bunch of magazines. Okay, there's Money Magazine. There are tons of resources where you can get information on the stock market. There's books. There's so many different resources that you can go to learn how to make money in the market. All right? Reading, you have to manage your time, right? So you have to manage your time so that you can be effective with your time. I use my time to read a lot. I also use my time to give people information by making videos about this. Did I start this YouTube to make money? No. Do I make money on my YouTube? Yes, I do. For the first 2 to 3 years, no, I did not. I had no intention. I decided to monetize the platform because it started to grow, and I thought about something. I said, might as well upgrade. Instead of trying my hardest to try to sell people packages of information and stuff like that, which I don't know, maybe in the future I probably will do that. Who knows? I have no interest in doing that at this moment. I say, why give people all of this, why give this platform all of this traffic and not actually make it worth something, right? Let's exchange value for value, right? I get a little penny, not much, a little tiny penny. But in return, I also get to engage with an audience that actually places a value on the information that I put on this platform, which is amazing, right? So business owners, think about this. Think about platforms. Let's talk about the P, the alphabet P. Platforms, platforms. Investing in yourself and investing has everything to do with platforms. The stock market's a platform. YouTube's a platform. Anything you do is a platform. You could use Amazon to write books. That's a platform. I wrote books on Amazon. Okay? The eBay Bully, I wrote about selling on eBay. So anybody who want to buy that, it's 99 cents. Go there. I'm not going to put the link below. Just do it. Okay? So next is platforms. Platforms, platforms. Think about it. Think about it. Think hard. Platforms. Okay, school, institution. That's a platform. Is it going to work for you? I don't know. My coffee pot going off? Yeah. Oh well. Now that we got that over with, Okay, people, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Anything I did not address in this video that you want to talk to me about, make sure you put it in the comments. If you have questions, if you want to tell me that this is great information, do that too, please. Share this video with your friends. Comment. Let's get into some dialogue, people. What do you want to know? Okay, part 2 of this video, I'm closing out. It's a short little excerpt. I'm going to show you about some of the stocks that I invested in. And I love telecom. That's my thing. The reason why I believe in telecom, people, is because the more our population grows here on the planet, more people are going to need cell phones. So subscriptions are big. More children are going to become 10 years old, and more parents are going to buy them more cell phones and put more plans in their names. Okay, Mommy Dearest is going to buy her daughter, her 11 or 12-year-old daughter, a cell phone to contact mommy. That's another plan on the family plan. Family plans are going to grow. People are having children. It's just that simple. So guess what? I want to be a part of the platform that offers them the service, right? No matter which one it is. So I'm huge into the telecom. So I believe in that. So without even reinvesting, I'm going to show you guys some profit here. I don't know if you guys can already see it, but we're going to go to that segment of this video. I know this video is long, people. Thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate your tolerance for such information. And no, this video wasn't scripted. For all the people that want to say, oh, you should probably use notes. How about if you don't like my channel, or you don't like what I'm doing here? Because most of the people who say that, you don't have a following, so I'm not listening to you, okay? I created this following without taking notes. I just speak about what I know. That's why people watch me. I'm not a scripted television show. I'm not going to make big, huge production videos that people are going to be clapping and on to for entertaining. This is not that kind of channel. This channel is purely for giving people information and also learning from other people. Because people ask me questions, people leave statements here, I'll learn from it. You can leave feedback all you want. If you think that I should do this channel different, leave the feedback. If I feel like I need to change this channel, I will. Okay? So, anyway, if you think this channel is okay, that it's all about information, then that's great. Sometimes I have props. I'm wearing sunglasses on the inside. I'm wearing sunglasses inside my house. And I noticed one other thing. A lot of people who are commenting on this video, on these videos, on my channel, on the videos, you're watching the first few seconds or the first few minutes, and you're already commenting, okay? So why don't you take a piece of paper and a pen and write down some of your comments as you watch the entire video, because you'll say something silly, being negative, and then I'll address it later on in the video, right? I'm not talking about questions. I'm talking about the smart alecks that have so much coaching to do, that have 1 subscriber or 12 subscribers or 13 subscribers. And I won't respond to you anymore. I'm just deleting your comments, because if I respond to you, more people are going to know about you. And I'm not going to do that for you. I'm not going to help you. I understand how YouTube works. I've been on YouTube for a long time, since 2008, okay? Or 2007, I believe, to be honest with you. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. I know how it works. I know the minute I address you or comment on your crap, you're going to become famous, right? Because then people are going to wonder, who is he talking to? Boom, check you out, and there it is. Anyway, next segment. Have fun, guys. Make sure you subscribe and share this channel. Let's take a look at my notes. So on this board, I have an example. 10 shares of AT&T at $38 a share estimated. It's probably around 37, around 38. But let's just play with this for a second. $380 with a dividend of $19.60 annually, 30 years on return without reinvestment is $588. Total return without the reinvestment, meaning ROI, in 30 years is $208. 10 shares of China Mobile This one is a little bit more expensive, right? I'm estimating $526.60, the dividend at $28 annually. 30 years, $840, but without reinvestment, total return without reinvestment would be $314. So these two examples are only if you chose not to reinvest that money. If you reinvested that money, the numbers would be a lot higher. Okay? But this is all really just investment talk. It's I wouldn't say it's speculative, because if you look at the history behind AT&T alone, you see that first of all, it's one of the first giants of the stock market. It's probably one of the best blue chip out there. So China Mobile, okay, really good stock. So this is basically just telecom. We're not even going to talk about Coca-Cola, any other blue chip companies, right? So this is just like a fun little project here, right? I can do this all day long, right? I could show you scenarios of other companies. I could show you scenarios where we can do 1 year, we can go higher than 10 shares. We can go 1,000 shares. And if we reinvested every 13 weeks when that dividend comes in, okay, how much you can expect to get, right? So just remember, when you're actually reinvesting some of those dividends, the capital actually increases, right? So we could talk about that too.